Good evening. This is CTV News for October 2nd. I'm Danielle Irby.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, the White House hosted Finnish President Sauli Niinisto today. His visit to the United States commemorates the 100th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Finland and the United States. The leaders held a joint news conference. The topics range from national security to trade deficits. But the Q&A session was dominated by the impeachment inquiry.
This is a hoax. This is the greatest hoax. This is just a continuation of what's been playing out, John, for the last, since my election, I would say, if you want, and probably we'll find out soon, but probably even before my election. This is a fraudulent crime on the American people, but we'll work together with Shifty Shift and Pelosi and all of them.
At this point, 3 House committees have announced that they would issue subpoenas related to the president's July call to the leader of the Ukraine.
100 acres of federal land is being considered as a possible site for the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. The property is part of the Department of Agriculture's Research Center in Beltsville. BEP is looking to replace its 100-year-old facility in the district with a more efficient production building. Surveyors are currently studying the land, and many community members voiced their concerns last night about the potential relocation.
Prefer it be somewhere else, or maybe on a different portion of the Beltsville Agriculture Research Center property that was closer to transportation networks and further away from their residences. So the general tenor of the folks who came, I would say, is against, but I also think they were listening and figuring out, well, how can we make this work?
Jernoga says that the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, along with the Department of Agriculture, will host a meeting later this year to engage with the community about the impact the move would have.
An infant who went missing earlier this week is found, and police are investigating what happened. 3-month-old Ludwig Umansor Luna was last seen on Monday. Police say that the child's mother gave the baby to a woman. However, she reportedly couldn't remember who the woman was or where she left the child. The woman who was taking care of the infant saw his picture on the news and called police yesterday evening. Baby Umansor Luna is safe and is currently with Child Protective Services.
Maryland State Police say a program to reduce auto thefts by juveniles in the state is largely successful. This month marks the 25th anniversary of the Maryland Vehicle Theft Prevention Council. It was created to raise public awareness and support law enforcement in the prosecution of this type of crime. Now, in Prince George's County, police say while the good news is that auto thefts are down, everyone needs to remain vigilant, whether they are parking in a lot or in their own neighborhood.
I understand people get home late, work late, have kids, have a lot going on, but we just ask that, when you get out your vehicle, remember to take your keys. Don't leave stuff out for everybody to see. Lock your doors. Be mindful even too with your garage openers being in your vehicle, because they can access your home. It can lead, like you said, to another crime as well. So we just ask that you just remember to lock your doors. Be mindful if you see anybody walking that's suspicious in your neighborhood that you haven't recognized before.
While the number of stolen cars in the entire state have been reduced by over 68%, police say the crime has advanced from cheap thrill rides to using autos to commit more serious crimes.